All right, let's talk about attention getters and ways to begin your speech. Hi, my name is Shantae. I'm a professor and a motivational speaker, and this semester I'm teaching my class on TikTok, so come along with me. One of the toughest things to do is start your speech. Everybody wants to know, how should I start? And everybody thinks a good way to start your speech is a joke. And I'm going to tell you, that might be a good way to start your speech if you're funny. Well, I'm not funny, so I don't start my speeches with jokes. So you're funny, you want to risk it, go for it. But jokes are tricky. And the reason why jokes are tricky is because unless you know that everybody in the room has the same sense of humor as you, I wouldn't risk it because not everybody thinks the same thing is funny. And what you think is funny is not funny to everybody else. So I might think it's hilarious, but you might not think it's hilarious. You might think it's offensive. So I don't risk jokes because you might offend somebody. And the moment somebody is offended, they get up and walk out. If they're nice, they don't get up and walk out, but they stop listening. And you've lost them at the very beginning of your speech. So I don't risk jokes because I don't want people to stop listening to my message before I even start the actual message of my speech. So jokes are really, really rough. I don't risk them. But there is one way that you could use a joke. If you know the group, if it's a relatively small group and you know everybody in the room in a sort of way, and you know that everybody in the room has a very similar sense of humor to you, then risk it. But it's still risky. Other than that, I wouldn't do it. For example, I'm a member of the speech and debate community, and we often will make speech and debate jokes about speech and debate with speech and debate people. Well, then it's okay. But then that's still a risk. I still may not be funny. Other than that, I wouldn't risk a joke because you might offend somebody. So while jokes are a way that you could start a speech, it's a decent attention getter. I still wouldn't risk it. There are pros and cons. There's much better ways to start a speech than with a joke. So not my favorite way, but you can do it.